Hello everybody, Ben Rogers here, the Raptors Digest live with Goody, rocking the Raptors Digest merch in person. How are we feeling about this game? First ever live pod properly on the Digest. It's weird not looking at the camera. I don't know. We got a production guy for this video. This is wild.
Yeah, man, we went full out. We got the producer in the building here, and we're posted up in my living room watching the game. There goes the lighting, but hey, it's we're working it out. We're working out the kinks here.
We're 20 seconds in.
Some technical difficulties,
we're already
guys.
out the light. But the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. is already hitting shots, or tried to defend some shots. It's 43-43. I don't know where to look in this different setup. We're in Newmarket, living our best lives. Josh, how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good, man. I got to apologize quickly. I did not put out any bets before. I was on a wild goose chase trying to get into the city to find Ben, and finally did. Here we are, guys. But it took me a minute. I apologize for not putting any bets down, but the bet tonight should have been Fred VanVleet on three-pointers. He's already 3 of 3. Things are heating up right now, but we are down by 2. Hoping we can win this game right now.
Let's do it. People are roasting the producer out here, James.
Yeah.
Show the camera, because you'll probably be talking. You gotta come in here, say hi to the vibes.
James, show yourself.
And show yourself. Hold on. Don't sit on my computer. We're getting all 3 guys on the couch. That's what we're calling this podcast. But we're gonna order some Uber Eats live on this pod, so that's gonna be fun. We got the chat's popping off right now. The chat.
Hey, they gotta excuse me. I had to work with some sketchy stuff, right? Everything on this shot that you see is makeshift.
There you go. It's homemade, but we're getting the job done right now.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
On an iPhone right now, currently.
Producer Jimbo, you love to see it, but guys, people are tuning in to see this game. I don't know where to stand or whatever. Jimmy's gonna be manning the stuff as we go along. He's scoping out the scene, hoping no more lamps fall over. But 50-45. Last time I looked at this game, we were up before we had to do this makeshift setup. But
we were. But you know what? If the Raptors can pull out a second half like our last game, we're going to cruise to a victory here. That was such a nice change of pace. Normally, we got to drag ourselves through the third quarter and then just hold on for dear life in the fourth. But a little bit of a flipped script last game. If we can do that again, promise you we're going to beat the Pacers. And if we have any chance of getting into the playoffs this year, the Pacers are a team you need to go get a win off of, for sure.
No, facts. And we have our first super chat. I'm doing it on the regular keyboard, which is broken. But Marcel Martin saying, first the Raptors Digest collab, next Raptors Digest TV. You know what's up, Marcel. We're Raptors Digest to the moon.
Coming to a living room near you.
That's what's happening. But I'm looking at the screen. The camera's here. Gotta stare at this commercial.
Oh my god! I've been looking at the laptop the whole time.
Yeah, that's we're standing over the top of it. You got the microphone. Just
yeah. This is makeshift, guys. But hey, we're putting it together right now, and it'll get better as we're going. But we had to settle into this. The lighting's right at the moment, and so far pretty good. I'm happy we're having all this turnout in the chat right now.
For sure. People asking where Riker is. He is coming to town tomorrow.
On his way.
We'll be doing post game with Riker though. He's ready to rock. But gotta check this box score. I also want to see some Uber Eats recommendations in the chat.
Yeah.
Around Newmarket area.
Now I think Siakam's had a pretty good start to the game, if I'm correct. And I know that when he's hitting shots, people are laughing at me. That's just 2 things that happen in conjunction. And I get it. But let's see what Pascal's line's at, because I'm curious. I think he had at least 7 points when I last checked.
7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists right now.
It's a good start for Pascal. I'm happy to see it.
Ready to go. People are roasting Josh in the comment section, slandering him there. James getting his AirPods going, so you see that pop up on the screen. But all the Digest boys are going to be live together. That is happening soon. We set up the studio pretty quick, so this is pretty fire. We got Philly pulling through soon.
Yes, we do. So my co-host with Leafs Digest, Zach Phillips, he's going to be coming through soon. He'll probably make an appearance on this live, but for any Leafs fans out there, we got a late one tonight. I believe it's versus San Jose. It's going to be a 10:30 start. Definitely tune into the post game, man. Me and Philly are going to have the coffees going.
That's wild. But, people are talking about Siakam.
Tom Moreau saying that Yuta's out right now.
Is
he out? That sucks. He comes back, has a really high energy game, and he sits out. I wonder what it is, an injury or something?
Hopefully it's just rest. They're easing them back into
Yeah.
it. I obviously missed last game flying into Toronto, but Utah definitely had well. But Joshy Ice and Captain Ben finally unite. That's facts. That's facts. We out here live. So we're not seeing the screen, they're hearing the natural voice. That's what that's wild. But Utah out, yeah. Why are we not playing Pascal or Fred? Ask old Josh here.
I mean, both of them
Pascal lover.
They've both had good starts to the game, so I don't really see why not. Maybe they're saving them for the second half, all that energy. I'm sure they're going to play more in the second half, but we are kind of just tuning into this at the moment. We had to get set up pretty quickly, obviously, just got in from Toronto. But yeah, that's a good question. I mean, the stat line's looking pretty good, especially for Fred.
Yeah.
Perfect from the three-point line, I still believe.
Splashing from three.
He's splashing.
Taking these stats, 3 of 3. Delano Banton in the game, 6 minutes. Oh, we don't even have a scoreboard going up for this live stream.
Oh,
we
don't.
We scrapped this together. I don't have that extra monitor to pull that up, so it is what it is. The producers over there watching some live streams live, but yeah, Raptors 45-49. This is a big game for the Raptors. Obviously, beat the Memphis Grizzlies in the last one after a tough road trip. And the Raptors get back to 500. This would be huge. This would be real nice to get rocking and going. I don't know if I am supposed to look at you or the camera. I'm used to going into Zoom.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just do whatever and hope it works out. But first time we've done this, it's very exciting. And speaking on the topic of the game, this team, the Raptors, historically for the past decade, it feels like have always done a really good job of taking care of business when it comes to below 500 teams. That's their bread and butter. They don't lose when they should win. They don't play down to competition. I'll admit we've had our fair share of struggles against teams that are really quite good. But a team like Indiana, if you want to make the playoffs, you got to make a statement and get a W on the road tonight.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Our producer's telling us where to look, where to stand. We got it all set up here. But the Raptors 47-49. We got to get this W.
Joey's in the chat pointing out that I'm wearing the Larry Bird short shorts. For the record, I'm always wearing short shorts. You just can't see it when I'm upstairs in the other studio. Comfort's key.
Yeah, I got the jeans.
The OG Anunoby short shorts, by the way.
I forgot my jersey. Coming to Toronto, I was going to bring my OG jersey.
Oh, well, you can buy another one.
I have like 10 hours of just delays to pack my stuff, and I just forgot, but it is what it is. But when is OG back?
Ben, if the house is burning down, you run in and you get the OG Anunoby jersey.
Man, for my birthday, I got a Luka Doncic jersey, so that was pretty exciting. Yeah.
And Luka's the real deal. Did you see, he loves bullying the Clippers. You see that?
I love it. Emmy loves to see that over on Courtside Digest.
Oh,
with the clips.
He's punching the air right now.
He's punching air with me pulling up the next pod with a Luka jersey.
Oh, man.
Freddie Valet coming in.
Ooh, off
Fresh
the glass.
buckets for Freddie. Another 2 points. 49-49. And we're down in Indiana. Indiana is not the Indiana of early season. They've been pretty good lately. So this would be a nice win for the Raptors. Got Malachi Flynn, the Crimson Flynn, playing out there, running up the court. But
Fred from deep. Oh, that was a good shot, though. And Pascal.
Streak. Please make this. Okay. We up. You love to see it.
The mid-range has been a lot better for Pascal recently. It hasn't just been the spin moves. He's found a way to get his jump shot, and that's a great sign. Spinny P.
Man. But Rashawn's asking, what am I witnessing? Witnessing a legendary night for Digest Media. First time in person,
Exactly.
That's the look. We're running point Pascal now. 51-51.
Tie game.
He's attacking. Who is that? Is that O'Shea Brissett?
I believe it is, yeah.
Chris Boucher.
Chris, he's been better as of late, but still.
The 3-point shot is still not going in, which I don't get. Because this guy is a career 36% 3-point shooter, and it's just gone down to the teens right now. But Marcel Martin saying, we making history tonight, boys, with the super chat. Let's see if this animation will play. I'm on the crappy keyboard, but Marcel's ready to go. Marcel's ready it's a historic night for Raptors Digest, for the Digest crew.
Man, it is a historic night. Hopefully at some point we just got a communal studio space where this is just the vibe.
Yeah.
Toronto, or you'll be living out here in Toronto. We'll get we'll get Riker out of Kingston living in the city as well, and that's when it's all going to come together. But
everyone comes to Newfoundland.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that.
I got to work on my Newfie accent a little bit.
It's the spot of spots.
It's the rock of rocks is what it is.
It's the soul rock. We're getting that rocking, but we got a commercial break going now. The Pacers scored a few buckets, 55-51. But how are we feeling? I'd probably halftime get the Uber Eats. I'm kind of hungry.
I think so. Yeah. We need some more tips on that in the chat. But you were talking about how Indiana is as a team. And I got to say, they've got a roster that's pretty similar to ours in the sense that you got a bunch of fringe all-star guys, some all-star guys. You throw in a superstar into the mix, I mean, you're looking like you could challenge for a title kind of quickly, right? You look at what the roster is. Sabonis, one of the best. He's so underrated, man. So underrated. You got Sabonis. Karis LeVert's back, who they didn't have earlier in the season. He's a certified bucket. TJ McConnell, he does everything. Ton of steals. I mean, and Miles Turner, who all Raptors fans want. I mean, Indiana's got a team.
Yeah, no, if Brogdon can stay healthy.
Right, Brogdon as well.
Stay healthy. Karis LeVert can stay healthy. Right, it's the spot. Marcel's saying Newfoundland, not the move. Get out of here, Marcel. It's the spot of spots. Ask him where the Irish accents are, but it's you love it. Paul Blunt. Paul Blunt knows the Jack Astor's back home.
What's up about Newfie's Jack Astor's?
It's just a legendary spot. Jimmy's over there looking with that smug look. He knows what's up. But we got some good food. We got some good seafood back home. Lots of good hiking spots.
Tom Moreau's saying order some shawarma.
Some shawarma?
You a shawarma guy?
You got to be in a mood.
That's fair. That's fair.
Set yourself up.
Shawarma can be pain.
Yeah, it reminds me they always had shawarma at the end of hackathons. So we'd have these 36-hour just straight coding sessions, no sleep, and then you'd be K'ing some shawarma as you're going.
Oh my
God! So that's sort of what I picture. That's
just brain food.
That's the state. That's the state I get into. But we'll see what happens. I need to charge this.
I got a comment again on Chris Boucher. They're just putting a replay of him on the TV again. The player he was last year. If we could get that Chris Boucher right now, I mean, not to disrespect the player, he still is. He's done a lot better. He's turned things around. The defensive intensity's coming back a bit. But wow, last year, I remember he had a stat line that was 38 and 16. He doesn't look capable of doing that right now. Per game. That's an MVP out there.
And 16 per game. But yeah, Riker was saying he was our third best player last season.
Honestly, though, that's not even that crazy of a take.
I don't know. I thought it was a little bit crazy. Chat, let me know what you guys think. But this game, it's happening now. But, rocking the short shorts. People are saying Osmos. We need Svi. Svi didn't get much run. He was in earlier.
Yes, Svi, he got a nice little basket there. He's a guy that, he's got a shooter's role. Play hard defense and shoot the ball. And he's got a pretty good all-around game.
Sipping some Sviji.
Sviji water, man. I also call him the Splash Bandicoot. I can't settle on which name I like more yet, but...
we got the animation. We got the animation for the Sviji.
Svi's a guy who I think's... He's been ultra consistent for us. He's taken 2 or 3 games off where he didn't play so well, but I have a feeling if we get into the playoffs, Svi's a guy who's going to get a lot of minutes. When you reduce your roster to about 7 to 8 guys who are playing, I think Svi falls into that category when we're in the playoffs if that happens.
Yeah, well, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Delano Banton's there, who's making a case for himself, right? Precious, Kem Birch. Chris Boucher, in theory, should be one of those guys off the bench. He should be. Yuta, he played well last game. He's rocking a Toon Squad shirt.
Chris Boucher's never really played in the Raptors playoffs. Think about it. Last time we were there, we had Serge and Mark. And then the year before, he's never really seen playoff minutes with the Raptors.
His first real getting going.
Exactly.
But getting rid of these animations. So we're all good for this. 65 people watching. We saw some like spikes earlier. Let's get a little like spike going. For Scottie Barnes,
get stripped.
Getting the ball stolen from him. 53-59. We got to announce the score a bit more because we don't have the scoreboard going. But Duarte is out here trying to make a claim for Rookie of the Year. We need Scottie.
No. Scottie's holding his thumb, man. He got the ball stripped on the last possession. He's holding that thumb.
All right, make this Siakam. That's tough. It's 53-61. The Raptors... I don't have will this start working here now? I don't think it will. Sad. I was gonna get the fire going. I usually have this keyboard to do all the production stuff, but currently not working. It doesn't want to work in Toronto.
We're working with what we got here, but basketball's a game of runs. Right now we're down by 8, guys. You don't want to go into halftime by that much. You got about 2 minutes to make this up. I mean, it's a big lead for how good the Raptors have played this game. You want to get back out there and narrow the lead, and I'm worried about Scottie Barnes right now, man. Holding his thumb like that.
Yeah, that is not good. He's going back to the locker room.
Yeah, he's going to the change room.
That is not very good, especially with OG Anunoby out, our young superstar. You know, the man with 15 Scottie Barnes awards. It's tough. It is a tough situation right now. But Pascal Siakam, Gary Trent, we got all the guys rocking, all the buys going.
Gary's gonna throw that up. Let's see. He does have like an air ball per game.
That's true.
He does have it, and it never shakes his confidence.
But I would have really liked for that to go in.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting close to halftime, right? And you're still down by 8. Got to narrow that down a little bit. Make it more manageable going into the third.
People are calling for Isaac Bonga.
I saw that in the chat.
People are calling for
I mean, he hasn't played really at all this season, has he? Outside of maybe garbage minutes, like
he came in for one game when we were slacking at the start of the year. Came in for decent minutes in like the last 2 minutes of the game. People were flaming because Malachi Flynn wasn't getting any run at that point. Why is Bonga getting those minutes? But it makes sense. Because
I was one of those people who was like, where is the Crimson Flynn? You know?
Where is he? He still barely plays.
Well, you know, he's gotten a bit more playing time in the past few games, but you're right, still not fully what I think he would have hoped for.
Yeah.
And he's looked okay. He hasn't really blown any expectations. Like, he's been sort of average when he's been in there. But he's a guy where you'll need to let settle into a game, make some mistakes, keep him in. He's got the floor generals game. Yeah,
O'Shea Brissett.
Oh.
We don't have the hoodies, or we don't have the hats.
I don't think that's O'Shea.
Is it? I think that was O'Shea.
I thought so too, but I think O'Shea wears number 11.
Maybe not. I think he's 21. Yeah. No, maybe not.
I think is that TJ Warren?
Is he back? No, that's not TJ Warren. Can't be. We're too far away from the TV.
Yeah.
Okay, Fred's keeping me when the Raptors are down by 10. I'm throwing on the depression hoodie. But, you know.
The depression hoodie, man. This is not good. But, all right, Svi's covering Brogdon right now. If we can get a big stop here, go score at the other end, get this to a single-digit lead before halftime for all intensive purposes here.
Yep. My name tag is still there. I didn't think this was supposed to be.
Oh, it's Martin. That's okay. It's not O'Shea. Okay. It's Martin.
Oh, Cody Martin's on this team?
I don't think it's Cody Martin.
Cody or Caleb?
No, I think one of them's still in Charlotte. The other one's in Miami. I don't know who this is.
I'm slacking my Pacers team knowledge right now. They're too far away from the screen for me to see.
Yeah, I feel like them along with us is one of those like disrespected fan bases where people just don't really tune in unless you're like, a fan of the team.
Yeah. No, that's facts. But Jimmy's doing work right now, keeping up the score. Shout out our producer Jimmy.
And Brogdon with a nice little mid-range.
Love to see it. But Subzor is asking, what kind of setup is this? This is the most professional of setups. Not put together within seconds.
No, definitely not. This was thought out for basically since we started the Raptors Digest.
Yeah, not me forgetting to bring my camera to Newmarket. Couldn't be that.
Couldn't be. And for all of you guys who are looking forward to the basketball matchups like Ben versus Riker, Phillips and I versus Ben and Riker, it's going down hopefully tomorrow or early Sunday.
I need
maybe.
Shoes.
You need shoes?
I need shoes.
You didn't bring shoes because you didn't want to lose.
I play in anything. I got Pumas here. I was planning on copping some ball shoes, but they got rid of the House of Hoops in Toronto.
They did?
Yeah, it's gone.
Really?
Yeah.
What's there now?
It's just a Foot Locker without a House of Hoops.
That's sad, man.
Yeah, Toronto's gone downhill since we left.
I remember I bought...
All hail the real King James. People hail James... That's what people are saying in the chat.
King James.
Jimmy, you got anything to say? You're being silent out there. Killing it in the chat. He's not talking.
He's on mute right now, but King James in the building. I remember I bought a pair of shoes at the House of Hoops once. It was an Anthony Davis signature shoe. I got made fun of bad for those. People told me they looked like blocks of Lego on my feet.
That's tough. I'm thinking about getting the Donovan Mitchells.
I haven't seen those.
There's some cool colorways. I don't know. We were talking to this guy at Foot Locker saying, I just want Kobe's back. It's the only thing I play in.
Man, Kobe's are so nice.
STC, that's where House of Hoops is good.
STC?
Yeah, that's what they already just
It's at STC.
Okay.
What's that? What is STC?
Scarborough Town Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you get Kobe's in Toronto that don't cost over $400?
I don't think you get Kobe's anywhere that aren't like $4 now.
It's Toronto.
It is. I don't know. The Kobe's are a hot commodity now.
Yeah. We're currently at halftime. We're currently at halftime of this game. Is it time to order food?
I think so.
Chat, people are saying shawarma. Need to see what's happening. I don't know how Uber Eats works anymore. I moved out of a city for 2 years, and now we got the address. I won't put your address on the internet.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I got some people mad at me for saying things about Siakam, so definitely don't drop that address.
Definitely don't put it on the Leafs Digest. In one of those Mitch Marner podcasts.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're not allowed to say bad things about Marner or Siakam.
Ooh, there's Little Caesars, but that's home.
I'm gonna quickly do one thing. I don't know if this is gonna affect anything.
We got the production team going here.
We got the look. Yeah, we're still on live. If I'm looking through this, food, Papa John's pizza. I don't know what that's like. Wild Wing.
Perfect.
That good. Is this stream?
All hail King
How's this
James.
looking? King James. People are saying.
I just needed it here, so that's why
Okay.
you're not put to.
Man, people are big on the
your
shawarma
screen's
vibe.
on our thing. Oh, I didn't even see that popping up. But people are saying Osmos.
Yeah, I mean it's the Raptors thing to do, I guess.
It is,
Like,
but they'd have to sponsor our podcast.
remember when Kawhi had the Gatorade bottle sitting on his table during a
Took it
press?
down.
Not sponsored by Gatorade. Same kind of energy.
Here we go. Get Buffalo Wild Wings. That could be good.
You know what? There's actually a place down the road with really good ramen.
I do like ramen.
It's an option, but
You know, man, I'm creeping all these spots as we go. Montana's this here. Wow.
yeah,
Chocolate favorite.
wait, you know that place?
Wait.
Are they in Montreal?
It was like a 2-minute walk from my house.
Okay, that place, I cannot eat a cone of ice cream from there without feeling like terrible after. It's just so rich. It's delicious. Like I'll give them
So
that.
good.
It's just like
good.
the richest thing I've ever eaten in my life.
We are out here getting this stuff rocking. Why is Josh in his underwear?
I'm just in shorts, man.
No, it's he's actually not wearing anything. It's just his microphone protecting. But we got a drum roll going.
Comfort is key. That's all I have to say, guys. And I'm always in these. You just can't see the bottom half when I'm on live.
Shay's asking, can I speak French? No. I was getting nice there for a little bit, but then I
Don't lie to them. You can speak French.
ouais, monsieur. Nous pouvons parler français sur la.
There you go.
I cannot. I'm not in a rhythm. When I'm in a rhythm, then I can pretend that I can speak French, especially back home. Maybe in Toronto too.
When you've had a couple drinks, you can pretend.
When you're confident enough, then people believe it. But it is what it is. Mike's Shawarma.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of that place.
Wings up. It's Newmarket. This is your city.
Yeah, no, I'm confused. I haven't seen that place before, but
Jimmy's saying share the Wi-Fi. Hi from Brazil. What's up, Kobe? Shout out watching from Brazil.
King James, you need the Wi-Fi? Do you want me to hook you up on the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you set that up.
'Kay.
I can man this down as we're going. We'll get a before the game starts back up. Let's get a final alarm going. Do you wanna? Yeah, you get this. You get this going. Charge the phone as well. Woo 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 woo. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. That's right. The final alarm has sounded off. And we're going live here from Newmarket, checking out what's happening here. I want to see what you guys are asking. Ray's asking if I'm from Vancouver. I am from Newfoundland. That's where I am. That's where I'm too. In Toronto for the weekend, drove out to Newmarket to visit Josh. So that's what's happening. What do you want to order the Uber? You want to order the food? Okay, nice. We're getting that super far from civilization.
Yeah, we're out in the boonies right now, but Newmarket with everyone leaving Toronto, essentially coming out. These places are getting busier.
Yo, what's happening right now? Marcel is saying there's a limit on super chats. Marcel, you saying you're making history, but
wow, YouTube's capping them off right now. That's
should we get Riker on FaceTime for this?
Yeah, let's get Riker in here for at least a moment.
Where's this phone?
There you go.
This phone is I'm flexing the two phones. I got a work phone.
Oh man, Marcel Martin throwing around the hammer right now.
Oh my God! Whoa!
Marcel, the legend. Man,
200.
This guy. Man,
I can't even speak right now. I'm trying to look at the camera. We gotta get FaceTime into Riker. I can't. This is crazy. Read out the super chat. Read out the super chat.
Marcel Martin's super chat. He's saying, "Been rocking with the boys since our championship run. I was watching every episode that entire season. Glad to see the growth and hope you guys take this channel even further. Just wanted to drop this hot and spicy super chat. 'Tis the season. Cheers, man." Marcel,
you are a legend.
You are nothing short of a legend, man. Thank you so much. It's guys like you that make this happen. Appreciate this so much. We got Riker on FaceTime right now
this
too.
This is wild. This is wild. Marcel Martin out here, legendary.
Throwing around the hammer.
Trying to call Riker out here now.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I don't think thank you does it justice.
No, I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I'm speechless for Marcel.
You're the man, Marcel. Thank you.
The legend. He was rocking the Raptors Digest hoodie merch as well.
I know.
Finally came in. Yours finally came in. I finally got a hat.
I got my OGs upstairs. I got to wait for him to come back in the lineup to break it out, but
yeah, Riker FaceTime unavailable. We need the full round of guys. We'll get all three of us on the pod.
We'll get them
post game. But Marcel is the GOAT. There's no other way to put it. There's no other way to put it.
Straight up, man. He's always tuning in. I mean, there's so many people that make this community special. Marcel Martin, you are atop the list, brother. Thank you so much for what you do.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone in the chat. But Marcel, this is the night of Marcel of Peasant Plays. We tried to get some Peasant Plays merch for Marcel. That's what we tried to call it. We went to his website and tried to rock it and surprise, but he said it's down. We're gonna do something special though.
Tom Moreau's suggesting order Marcel some shawarma too. If he wasn't in the States, you'd have shawarma at your door right now, my guy.
Well, I'm sure we could do whatever, but he's doing it for the boys. He's our moderator. He's the legend.
Straight up.
Is part of the Raptors. He's the Raptors Digest. That's what he was saying earlier.
Facts.
No, that's legendary. That is legendary out here. Big W's. Throw W's in the chat.
Drop a W. I'm gonna check out the box score right now to see who else is having a big game here for the Raps. But
that is legendary. This man's just put the cap onto YouTube.
I know. That is crazy. Not many people discover that there's a super chat limit, but Marcel just did. So
history has been made tonight.
Big time.
And there's gonna be something crazy coming from Marcel.
100%.
Getting that stuff rocking.
So right now, Van Vliet's got 16. Siakam, my guy.
Whoa!
Wow. Man. Paul Blunt. Hit the animation, Ben.
My keyboard isn't working.
There we go.
So the super chats are going insane right now. Paul Blunt, one good super chat deserves another. Hail Raptors Digest. Paul Blunt, another legend.
You guys are the best.
Marcel and Paul Blunt.
Bro, this is like
two legends in the super chat.
This is seriously a special moment. Like, thank you guys for doing this. Like, you keep this whole thing going. Paul Blunt always in the chat, always chipping in. Like, just so many people, but Paul Blunt right in there all the time and dropping the legendary super chat. Oh my God,
man! What is happening right now? I can't even. There's so much going on. The stream's going.
This is crazy.
We got our producer, and Riker is FaceTiming, guys. Riker is FaceTiming right now live. Riker, you're live, so be safe onto here. We just had Marcel Martin make history right now on this pod. You're live right now, so.
And then it's followed up by Paul Blunt with another just hammer of a super chat.
200 from Marcel. Craziness. This is
insane.
We got a producer here in James and all that. People can't see. What do you have to say to the buys?
don't know what the history of that was made, so you're gonna have to fill me in here.
Marcel, been rocking with the boys since our championship run. I was watching every episode that entire season. Glad to see the growth and hope you guys take this channel even further. Just wanted to drop this hot and spicy super chat. 'Tis the season. Cheers. $200 super chat.
Well, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Marcel Martin's sweater finally came in the mail. That means it's inspired us, given us hope that the Raptors Digest orders are on the way. They're not lost in limbo somewhere. So the Raptors gang will unite. And it's evidenced by Ben, Josh being together.
And then
the boys in Toronto tomorrow. So if you've ordered merch, hold tight. It's coming. It'll probably be there in the next week or two. At some point, we are all going to group together in Toronto wearing the same sweater and take a Raptors game. So that's what's exciting and hot right now.
Yeah, big time in this podcast. And then Paul Blunt came in. Paul Blunt came in with 139 super chats saying, one good super chat deserves another. Hail Raptors Digest.
Shut up. These are the OGs.
Yeah.
These men we would do anything to bring into the family when the time comes, when we get our special events cooking. So shout out to the OGs, the day winners.
That's facts. People saying Ben can cop Kobe's now, so, so we can get those 1v1s and all that stuff rocking. But Riker and I will be hopping on the post game. Josh will be doing the Leafs or whatever's gonna happen. We don't even know what's going on right now. We got the makeshift set up. Riker, any words on this pod here you want to say for the game react?
I've been watching, and if you need me to bring up some basketball shoes so we can make that 2v2 happen.
What size are you? 10
and a half, I think.
Alright, I can play in that.
You can play in some floppy shoes.
Yeah, I can do it. Double up the socks.
Alright, I'll catch you in the post game because I promised a friend I'd meet up for a quick beverage and then I'll whistle back.
Riker Flynn on FaceTime.
Riker Flynn happening on this pod.
Alright, I'm peacing out so I can make it back in time.
Sweet.
Cheers.
Peace out, big dog. Got some FaceTimes. The halftime legendary Paul and Marcel.
Just crazy, guys. Thank you so much. Words can't even describe it. You're much appreciated.
Yep. And we have a super chat
King James
from King James himself. Giving us $10.
Thank you, James.
We appreciate. So that's a W. The super chats are going wild in this pod. We got Crimson Flynn on FaceTime mid-game.
The Crimson Flynn. I think someone in the chat the other day said he looked like the guy from Breaking Bad. What was it? Is it
Jesse Pinkman?
Yeah.
Man, people don't know. Riker and I look exactly alike when we have the same hair.
Really? That's funny.
Riker and I, you can go back to our first the last time we met up on video. First time we showed our faces, I think.
Really?
We did a post game for the Nets like a year back.
See, I was listening to you guys. I mean, this is I guess a little off topic, but when you guys were just the GIF loops, and I gotta say, the GIF loops when we talked about doing something together, I think you asked what do you like about the channel, and I said the GIF loops are really cool. It's a different approach you don't see often, but I liked it a lot.
Yeah, well, the GIF loops, we've been slacking on the lives with incorporating. Usually the videos we have the GIF loops going, but my computer is a bit fried for the lives when it comes to this. To switch it back and forth. And Marcel Martin's coming in with another super chat.
Oh my god.
Being legendary. Not to add fuel to the fire. My super chat was supposed to be 500, but YouTube didn't want me to spend too much. Or me to spend too much. Well, Marcel, you still blew us away.
Yeah, Marcel. You are a legend, man. You know what? Yeah. That is a crazy amount of money. It's the thought that counts.
We're doing something crazy for Marcel soon. That's
big time.
And
Paul Blunt. Yeah. I mean, we got so many great fans in this fan base. The community we got here. You guys are the best.
Yeah. No, without a doubt. It's legendary. But the Raptors game's back. The Raptors game is back here. Marcel's the goat out here.
Huge goat. And I got to apologize to Bueno Kitty if he's in here. He dropped a super chat last live stream. I looked back and I missed it. So I hate when I do that.
Yeah.
But apologies to Bueno Kitty, and shouts out if you're in the chat, man. He's another regular with the channel.
Yeah. No, for sure. But the Raptors, yeah, Bueno Kitty's always the legend at the end of the pods. He knows what's happening. But 68-57. Toronto Raptors are down. With the Raptor on a Raptors Digest historic night. The Raptors need to at least get a W.
We need a W here. At least Scottie Barnes is out there still. I was worried we weren't going to see him again tonight. Gets a basket. Let's go.
No, it's facts. It's facts. Scottie Barnes out here balling. But 59-68. Get it within 5 in the next couple minutes.
Yeah.
Then I will be happy.
Brogdon misses that 3. We got the rebound.
Okay.
Scotty, show me something special here.
Yep. Let's get this rocking.
Oh, Fred. That would have been nice.
That would have been something I'm doing to the buys this weekend.
You're gonna blame the shoes too. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm not used to them.
Nah, I don't blame anything.
I feel like
win.
I feel like you're the kind of guy to wear Currys. Or maybe you told me you wore Currys.
I wear Currys.
Okay.
I exclusively rock Kobe's, and then the 11s kind of sucked, so I switched to Curry 2.5s.
I don't know. There's like a stigma against Under Armour like shoes, but
are you ordering the food? I'll give him the animation. Jimmy's
throw it up, man.
Literally in our kitchen, giving you super chats.
Live from the kitchen.
But
we do got to
Uber
Eats something soon.
You can talk. He's not talking. Silent production man. Even though he already talked and got on front of the camera. But no, we got a coach's challenge going.
Yeah, looks like it. Well, it depends on what they're calling here. I mean, he got all ball, but if they're saying there was contact before the ball went up, you could maybe argue that. But that was all ball when Precious did go up to block Sabonis' shot.
Paul Blunt, they should have us host the Super Bowl. You guys went on the pods. When is the Super Bowl? Is that like close?
I believe the Super Bowl is in. When is it typically? It's not really close, but it's not too far off. Mm-hmm. I'm curious if you guys have like a favorite NFL team. Drop it in the chat. I'm curious to see what the big fan bases are here. I said on the last one that I'm a Seahawks guy, and I'm not a bandwagon Seahawks fan. I actually have a Facebook post the year they won.
Yeah.
I said, looking at their team right now, I'm gonna say it right now. I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl, and it's easy. I don't just throw out claims like that, Ben. When I say something, I mean it, and it happened. I'm just tooting my own horn, but I'm a big Seahawks fan, but I also like the Bills. I mean, like, they're basically our local team out here in Toronto, so gotta love the Bills.
I followed the NFL season for 1 year.
Who was your team?
I cheered for the Ravens.
Okay.
They made it all the way, and then they won. I heard they're like their one best player had that incident in the elevator, Rice or something, and then apparently their other guy that did the dances and stuff,
Ray Lewis.
So I was a bit sad after that, but it's tough. We got Marcel Martin giving the financial advice to people.
Where's that?
Some say you should invest your money in stocks and crypto.
Okay, Marcel Martin.
The one thing, the pod. You're gonna get your returns, Marcel. Something crazy is gonna happen.
Marcel Martin, I'll send you some Ethereum.
You're definitely getting some NFTs when we start dropping them. When we start doing that.
Yeah,
There's been so much stuff happening with the pod.
I'm curious too, because like I've always been a big NFT guy. Now Ben knows like a fair bit about it. Obviously like Facebook rebranding is meta. It seems to be a big thing coming. It's already been a pretty big thing in some ways. I think we're gonna look into doing our own series for the Raptors Digest. So if any of you guys are into NFTs and would like to see that, definitely pipe up in the chat. We're curious to hear about it. But
yep, no, for sure. But it's a vibe. People are asking about the invisible eyebrows, bro. It's the lighting.
The invisible eyebrows.
No. It's yeah. Oh yeah, you're getting. He's getting the Shiba coin.
The Shiba.
He's getting the Shiba coin. Emmanuel Miguel, what's happening, big dog? Raptors Digest shirt, the same. Yeah, he does the Leafs Digest.
Yeah. Yes, I am the same guy. And I was saying, okay, this is funny. I'm like roasting myself here, but sometimes when someone doesn't like one of my takes on the Leafs channel, like, buddy, like, go back to basketball. And then I'll say something on the Raptors channel, I'll be like, Oh my
Great
god!
for hockey,
they're
but get
good
out
for
of it.
hockey, but I'm like, I guess I'm good for nothing. And then the end of it, I'm just a guy wearing short shorts.
With the covered by the microphone. What are you laughing at there?
Jerry's right into stripper clothes.
Our producer is just losing it, right?
Losing his mind over here. Yo, we probably should address this game. Or
And then, oh yeah, I guess there is a game going on right now. Oh, the steal for Scottie Barnes. Finds Fred.
there's a
Jack
game
that up.
happening. In and out. Precious.
There we go.
With the bat. Precious. I think the propaganda's back.
Yeah.
I've been off the stream. One stream I missed because of the flight, and then Precious goes off, and I don't get the propaganda here. And we got. Is this Uber Eats or is this?
No, that's Zach. Okay, I'm gonna go let
Philly?
him. Yeah.
Oh, crypto to the moon. I'm holding my Ethereum, guys. But we got some wild stuff happening right now. Scottie Barnes is guarding Malcolm Brogdon. And this is a big moment also in Digest Media history because we are live. And I will, for the first time, meet Leafs Digest legend, Billy. What's good? You're live right now on the camera.
This is their first time meeting too.
Yeah,
this is
Yeah, I got more stuff to bring in here. I got more
Okay,
stuff.
nice. We're getting the studio stuff
What
happening.
donut do you guys go for? I think it's the apple fritter for sure.
Man,
I know you
this
guys can
is-
see in there.
Yeah, we got the fresh Tim's sponsorship going.
It's got to be the apple
This
fritter.
is- Yo, are we
Or-
ordering? Well, I guess we gotta.
Just
call.
donuts now,
Do I
buddy.
just grab one? I wanna. I usually take last, so I don't.
No, go
make
ahead.
me Feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cop this.
Come on, eat up, CEO. Give me the first one.
What's up, guys?
The honey crueller's good too, though.
Yeah, you know,
Those-
I'm a.
You pick first and you go for the chocolate dip.
What can I say?
You are selfless.
I'm a sweetheart. This is gonna make for some good content. Eating donuts.
Oh, what a block by Siakam!
Okay.
Chase down block, Brogdon misses, and we got the ball back.
Man, you love to see it. Raptors are down 73-61. I feel like this pod, this has been so fun that I feel like we should be winning.
We should be. That's the only right way to cap off this pod. We already said it. Anything less than a W tonight is disappointing.
That's facts. That's facts. This is honey crullers are diabetes in a donut. I feel like there's like sugar covered in this.
There's a few of those that are might put you into cardiac arrest,
Yeah.
but
I've been slacking on my workouts, so this donut's gonna be. I'm slacking. I missed like 2 days.
Precious challenging Miles Turner. You like to see that. He gets fouled. Didn't get the dunk, but I like it. Fearless going up trying to jam it on him.
That's true. Is that Phil the? Whoa!
Phil with the soundboard. Phil.
How have I not seen that shirt on a pod?
Yeah, you gotta put that on the pod sometime.
Phil the thrill. We got some.
today.
There you go.
Backs going on here.
I know.
Yeah. Well, fanfiction Pop-Tart is flaming the donut, but his name is literally Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
For sugar. What are you talking about,
Yo.
fanfiction?
I brought everything, not my mic.
How do you forget the mic?
I brought all the cords for it and everything.
You guys can
Oh
use this
my
one.
God.
I'll use the headphones.
You know what? Yeah, the one mic system seems to be working decent.
Yeah. RK bro. Am I Matt Riddle? We don't get the WWE gift.
No, I was gonna say I don't. You filled me in on the life of Jeff Hardy the other day, jumping off the top rope on people. What was it called? The
Swanton bomb.
Swanton
Raptors
bomb.
about to Swanton bomb on the Indiana Pacers. Oh, that's
Gary
my-
Trent with a Swanton bomb, dunks it. We're down by 9.
We are getting this W, boys.
I mean,
Boys, girls, chat, everyone.
so 8 minutes left in the third quarter here. The score is 73 for Indiana, 64 for Toronto. I've been saying it all, pod. We got to take care of business against a team like Indiana. If you have any hopes of being in the playoffs, no disrespect to them, they're a decent roster. But just speaking pragmatically, and there we go, Scottie Barnes gets fouled. But you guys get the point. The third quarter has been rough on the Raptors. This is not a time where you want to fall asleep.
My mouth is filled with donuts, but that was a quality rant.
Should I go get it?
You know what? The one speaker's working okay.
Alright.
It's working all right.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
It's only for one day.
I'm gonna get a score check. The score is 73-64. Our producer is not in the chat now because he's setting up stuff. But
So fan fiction
looking
saying, anyhow, is there an iced coffee for Josh? There's not an iced coffee, but I think I might get one after this game because we're going to be up late for the Leafs. If you guys are tuning in right now, following the Leafs, or just want to get more digest media content, definitely check us out afterwards. We're going to be live streaming most of the game and definitely a post game to follow afterwards.
That's true. People are asking where's Riker. Riker's out on a date.
Is that where he is?
I don't think so. I think he's just out with one of his friends. But, you know, he'll be here. We're getting, like, all of us. All of us. Everyone in this room right now. Guys, show your face. Phil, show the thrill.
You gotta show off that tarp.
But we're getting everyone.
We're getting a question, too. Do you think the Raptors will waive Dragic and trade Boucher in the trade deadline? I think instead you put them together and send them to Dallas for Moses Brown.
Well, you got to get more than Moses Brown back. For Chris Boucher? Moses Brown doesn't play.
I know, but like I think they
get more for Moses Brown.
Well, I mean,
you probably pick him up off the waiver wire at some point.
I haven't really been in touch with his season. I know he's a hustle player and he's 7 feet tall and he's young. So for those reasons, I want him. But yeah, maybe you're right. Either way, if we can get him even straight up for Chris Boucher, I mean, Chris is coming off the contract this year.
Marcel. Riker's busy freestyling in Detroit.
In 8 Mile as we speak.
That's tough.
He's got mom's spaghetti on his shirt.
Yeah, look at Scottie. Look at Scottie DePrecious. We're going to see so much of Scottie DePrecious in the future.
Front court connecting for a basket right now. We're still down by 8 points. It's 75-67 for Indiana, but some positives popping up here. The defense has been a little suspect recently for the Raptors, who, I mean, on paper, a great defensive team despite being young.
Yeah. People are calling for scheme changes. My donut is completed. Almost.
Well, you're a big Raptors Reddit guy. Did you see that article that got posted in the subreddit for the Raps the other day where they're saying, like, credit to Nick Nurse, he came into the league into a contending great defensive roster. He was able to throw stuff at them on the fly. People are saying you got to simplify it now, Nick. You got to build these guys up. Would you agree with that?
Josh, as a true Redditor, I don't ever read the articles that are posted into Reddit. I just read the headlines. But I did see that headline, and I don't know. I think you may as well just go all out with it. Teach them the schemes, because they're going to have to learn it anyways. It's a learning year, and if they get it working, right, that's how you win the chip.
There is something to be said for that.
You're shooting for the high, right? You don't shoot for middle of the pack. You don't aim for the middle. You don't shoot low, look low. You shoot high. Right?
Shoot high. I mean, it's a far way off in the distance, probably. I mean, even that's like 2 seasons, right? When you get back to that contending area, but I don't mind the idea of keeping them these advanced defenses into the schemes because, yeah, one day when we're looking to win again, it'll be back. And Nick Nurse is he's a defensive coach, man.
Yeah. Philly's looking for lights.
Can I unplug this?
Is that the? Unplug the.
Yeah, it's the charger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug it in. I have an extension.
Okay. And the stream is still good. We're scoping that out. We got lots of stuff just happening right now in the background, but wait till the fourth quarter. This is the low quarter. That's facts. Toronto Raptors.
The Toronto Raptors.
I got my chain. I forgot I was wearing that.
Take a ride on the 45. And fan fiction saying old-fashioned plane gang. No question mark. Yeah, the old-fashioned plane is slept on. I'm with you there, fan fiction. And Marcel saying we always fight our hardest in the fourth. I mean, like last game was just a great example of how you turn on the Jets in the second half. You were down 71-59 going in. Just like a daunting score to look at, really. Third quarter was electric. Precious getting 17 in just the third quarter. Like, jeez. And I mean, tonight, if we can get a little bit of a fourth that was similar to last game, hopefully you can walk away with a W. But right now, we're down significantly. Kind of dealing with a 10-point deficit consistently at the moment.
Yeah, we gotta crack that, get it to within 5, get it within 2, and then Raptors to the moon. But that's the strategy, right? For the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is bouncing back now. Let's get a little leg spike going. Leg spike in honor of Marcel, Paul Blunt, King James out there doing the produce. The production. Phil doing the produce, getting me a donut live. Phil the thrill shirt. We got some wild stuff happening, but the fourth quarter, is the fourth quarter? I hope it is. I hyped it up. No, it's not. It's 6 minutes in. I am silly. I am a...
they have 75 points on us, though, at the moment, right? That's a pretty high deficit for where the game is.
Yep.
Got to slow down the scoring of Indiana at the moment. Right. I mean, we're giving their roster some credit. When they're fully healthy, they're a team that's like 1 star away.
They're good. They're legit.
You do that.
But
I wouldn't even say they're particularly young either, which is the interesting thing.
yeah, Levert, Brogdon, they're like same age as Fred and Pascal.
Yeah.
Not young
Well,
anymore.
like those are the
but-
oldest guys on our team.
Yep. Yep. And yeah, there are a bunch of guys 26, 27, 28. But Scottie Barnes coming in the lane. Little float gang.
You know what I was blown away with is the floater of Brandon Clark, the Canadian on the Grizzlies.
Whatever happened to him?
Okay,
He was supposed to be so good. And I
he
hear
slowed
nothing about him
down.
now.
He slowed down. But
Yeah.
even the announcers there in Memphis were saying this is the Brandon Clark of his rookie year.
Yeah.
And man, I remember he was like the best floater percentage in the NBA.
Yep.
As a rookie. I was crazy. I mean, I said it in my takeaways. It was my number one takeaway. The future is bright for Canada basketball.
Man.
Scottie Barnes missing that shot there, but love to see him taking takes.
Love to see it. We got
Ooh,
lights
got
happening.
more lighting up in
We got
here.
some more lights going on.
We got a whole studio right now.
This is the studio is being built live, guys. That is what's
That's
happening.
nice.
So this is wild. We got the guys rocking. Shout out King James. Shout out Marcel. Shout out Paul Blunt. That's everyone. Everyone's rocking out. But lazy passes. That is true. Raptors got to stop turning over the ball. 69-77. So we got this comeback. Yeah.
Marcel
Easy
pointing
comeback.
out that we don't play quite as good without Kem Birch there. And that's true.
Yeah.
Kem Birch is really like, I mean, he's the closest thing we have to a traditional center, so he's going to help out your team a lot when he's in there.
Yep.
Gary Trent misses. But
If
Scottie
Gary
there.
Trent can make threes the same way he makes middies, he'd be the best player in basketball.
I mean, it's only logical, that he's not. Oh, that was a brick by Siakam. I didn't say that. Scottie Barnes out there getting
Let the
off.
slander come in for John.
I had to stop it the other night on live stream because I was like justifying my Siakam takes, and then some people in the chat, I mean, everyone's got their own opinion, but just giving it to Siakam. And at one point I was like, okay, this is getting out of hand. Like, no more Siakam talk. I just had to cut it off.
Also, what was that?
What just happened?
Precious got a rebound and they called a foul for no reason.
I don't know, like a loose ball foul or something, but
That's whack.
the refs
All I
stay
have to say
hating on Toronto.
That is whack. And I keep looking at this screen. I should be looking at the camera.
I keep forgetting to look
Yeah.
at the camera as well.
But we're out here. Refs are calling it. But it is what it is. Slander on Siakam is so bad. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Siakam apologist.
Man, it can get out of hand sometimes. Like, I don't mean to go at the guy like that.
I'm a Siakam apologist. Josh is the Siakam opposite of apologist. The Siakam slander. But I can't see the score. 69-80. Raptors.
I like that. Scottie Barnes out there directing the offense. No one seems to move when Scottie calls. Like, Chris Boucher's notorious for that.
Yeah, Chris Boucher loves to just chill.
Yeah.
Is he even playing tonight?
I think he's healthy, but I haven't seen him out there. So 2 offensive rebounds in a row for the Raptors. We've actually been pretty good in that regard.
Yeah. Precious, they're calling jump balls on him.
That was quick, eh?
This is tough.
Mm.
This is tough.
I think he's going up against Turner, too, for the jump ball. Yeah, he is.
Okay, that's fair, but
I didn't think he had that.
sometimes they call the jump balls when people are just touching the basketball for seconds.
That's fair. I guess it was quick, but
Yeah.
about to tip off here. Let's see what happens. Score right now is 80-69. Indiana's still leading us. Got to do something soon. There's 4:24 left in the third quarter.
Yeah. How you feeling, Philly? How you feeling about this game? You want to give some Raptors takes in here?
Sure.
I'll sit in
Slide
between the
on in,
Leafs,
man.
Leafs Digest.
See, this is where it's gonna get really bad because people already give it to Goody about being just a Leafs guy, and now I really am just a Leafs guy.
Yeah.
No.
You know what though? You've been a Raptors fan too.
Yeah. Sound off. What are your takes on the Raptors this season?
Yo, I've been watching so much hockey lately. I've just strictly follow along with Raps Digest. What's going on there? That's all I know about what's happening with the team this year.
I love it. People are asking if Riker's joined tonight. He will be joining tonight. Getting that post game going. But we're getting the in person live stream. This is crazy. I've
This
never
is
seen
wild.
Phil in person. Not
Yeah.
on a live
The fact you guys shook hands on camera like the first time you've ever met.
This is a historic stream.
This is
Yeah, I know. Listen. So I was in the lineup at Tim Hortons getting you guys donuts, and I had the YouTube playing, and you guys just started going brazy over the Paul Blunt and Marcel donuts, and I was like, I'm legit about to pull up with donuts. Like, this doesn't match.
We need to send some donuts to Marcel and Paul Blunt.
You should have brought Ben as Kobe's.
Man, that's coming. We're getting those games cooking. We've been talking about that on the stream. Riker's gonna bring me shoes. What size shoe are you?
10.5, 11.
I'm a 10. I'm a 10.5 as well. I think we're all 10.5.
Okay, I'm like a
We're all
9.
10.5.
This is tough. But yeah, flex that shirt. Marcel's calling out. That's
Feel
fire.
the thrill.
Is that custom?
Get your merch.
No.
Or did you just find that?
No, my buddies got it for me for my birthday like 3 years ago.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Man, gotta get that rocking. Raptors finally break the 69 mark. Love to see it. Now we're gonna go on a run.
Scottie with a nice rebound too.
Let's do this, boys. And Scotty's coming in.
Oh,
That would have been nice. Draws the foul. We're really gonna, just like the Raptors, we really lock in on the game in the fourth quarter. We're just here for the banter, for the jokes, for the memes, for the thrills, for the donuts.
Man, with Scottie's hair looking like that, he might be our tallest player on the roster.
Shout
Gives
out
him an extra
Bebe.
2 inches.
Shout out Bebe Nogueira.
Yeah.
That man's was 7'6" with his.
I was at a Raptors game once, and it was like early around shoot around, and I saw him get into one of the elevators to go down, and he is like, I mean, to see him in person is just crazy. It feels like superhuman. The guy is just like 2 people stacked on top of each other. I miss him. He was actually a fun player to have on the team.
He was a legend.
You see, he's got like a super tight relationship with Nav Bahita.
Really?
Like the courtside like, super fan.
Yeah.
Like so close. Yeah.
No, that's wild. We got the lights moving. Jimmy is still producing.
Yo, I have
left, right,
another
and
light
center.
here too. I have 2 lights.
But
Lighting
My
game on
camera. I brought
100.
my camera,
the
too.
lighting is much better than the usual lighting setup, likely than what I got. But yeah, shout out Bebe Nogueira. Love to see him hopping on the pods. And I used to send out Valentines to my Bebe.
So it's back to a 10-point deficit. Scottie Barnes seemed to be all over the play tonight. I mean, he's gotten a lot of rebounds. He's asking for the ISO against Sabonis.
He's hopping off the stream. He's getting the ISO on
Scores it! Let's go!
Just ISO to center.
Was that
Back
and
him
one?
down. And one. And one for Scotty. Scotty too hotty.
He tells it
That's what
clear
they're
out, clear out, and gets
That's
the bucket,
clutch.
man.
That's clutch. I haven't checked. People are asking Jimmy. They're asking for the score checks. They're
Oh wow,
They're asking for the score checks.
man! Look how jacked up Scottie Barnes gets.
76. 84. I'm sorry.
I gotta say that's like one of my favorite things about Scottie Barnes, and that was part of the scouting report. Was his personality?
Yep.
People like everyone loves him. Yeah, and coaches, teammates, even opponents respect him. This guy, when something happens, he is vocal. He is fired up for teammates, for himself. I'm a big Scottie Barnes guy. He's like a glue guy and a skill guy.
Yep. He's like a glue superstar.
Exactly.
This guy is super glue.
Reminds me of
I
Giannis.
was gonna say something. I thought it sounded cooler.
He's the super glue.
He is the super glue. You know, Draymond Green's the glue of the Warriors. Scottie Barnes is the super glue of the Toronto Raptors.
The Draymond comparison is pretty on point, but I know Draymond's older. I just still think Scottie Barnes is like double the athlete Draymond is,
Do we still?
which
have
is a
it?
statement. That's a statement.
He's
but
the super glue.
he's the super glue.
He's the super glue.
Creamy. Taste like butter.
Love to see it. And Duarte thankfully doesn't. Oh, we can't box out though. Toronto Raptors down 88-77. We're making a little run. We were coming back, but it's we got so excited for the rants, and the Pacers just come back and hurt our souls.
We were just pumping Scottie Barnes' tires, but you blink and we're down by 11. There's just under 2 minutes left
There we go,
here.
Freddie. All I have to
nice.
say, Fred VanVleet, we talked about it at the start of the year. His finishing has always been his liability, but the past 10, 15 games, he's been doing a really good job finishing around the rim.
He has been. He's been figuring it out a little bit, and he knows he's got bigger shoes to fill now. Oh, Freddie, from 3.
Oh, please.
That's a good shot, but
Yeah.
misses it there. But yeah, Fred has learned to finish in the paint, and I mean, as a guy who's like 6 foot in basketball shoes playing in the NBA, right? That's going to be a fine art to figure out, just like Kyle Lowry had to figure it out, and we're starting to see him get better at those paint finishes.
Yep. And Mastery is saying playing Flynn and Fred makes no sense. Yeah. Kind of defeats the long boy purposes.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we've been vocal about that being one of the reasons that
And Svi.
And Svi's pretty big, but
Yeah.
yeah, it did seem like that was one of the reasons the okay, good job by Scottie Barnes. He's been eating up the offensive boards tonight. I've seen him at least get 3, and I've had my eyes on the chat for a lot of this game. So the Raptors seeming to actually doing well tonight on the offensive glass, but no way you put it. You're back by 11 points.
Yep.
Scottie Barnes with a chance to bring the deficit to 9. Hopefully he can do that, but I'm gonna check out how many points he has right now.
Yeah, we've been slacking on the box score. This pod has just been wild. It's been some chaos. We love to see it, but don't we have a max contract slot? We definitely should have given Jared Allen a big contract this summer.
Man, I agree, but in principle I agree. I want Jared Allen.
He's like an all-star this season.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
I don't know. I like Precious though. I'm spewing the propaganda.
Yeah, throw up the propaganda.
Left, right, and center.
So I've checked.
Propaganda's always coming.
Scottie's stat line right now, he's got 11, 9, and 3. And in terms of offensive rebounds, says he only has 2. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute here. Okay, never mind. I read out Pascal's. My bad. Scottie Barnes has 15, 6, and 3 with 2 offensive rebounds, 5 and 9. He's looking good tonight.
Ooh, Marcel Martin coming in with a chat. And TJ McConnell, man. This guy gotta stop. But Marcel Martin, super chat, saying Dragic, Boucher, Flint for Marvin Bagley.
You might need throwing some picks there, too.
No, Bagley, this guy doesn't even play for the Sacramento Kings right now. He doesn't even get minutes. We wouldn't have to give up Flint, I'd say. We could give them Marcel Martin. You could probably pick up Marvin Bagley with the super chats. They're gonna give him away for nothing. No. Add him to your rec team. That's what the Kings would be doing.
But
he'd be good. He'd be good on the Raptors. I'd be happy with Marvin Bagley on the Raptors.
You've always been the Marvin Bagley advocate.
I love that guy.
I slept on him big time. Ben kind of brought to light some of his stats, and I'm like, okay. So he is actually, I mean, it's tough to live when you live in the shadow of Luka Doncic because the Kings passed up on him for you. You're gonna pale in comparison. Yeah. But no, he is a solid player and close to 7 feet, man. He would help us out for sure.
Yep. Is Riker coming tonight? Riker will be coming tonight. He's out on a date with Jenny.
Wait,
no. Oh no, he's coming tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But he's out with someone for this. But he's ready to do the post games. We're all meeting up tomorrow though. That's what's happened. I'm making the jokes from the chat. But Shay's saying that Bagley does play with the new coach, but hopefully not for long. Alvin Gentry is gonna bench him so he can come to the Raptors.
So is Alvin Gentry got the new job?
He's the intern for.
I like Alvin Gentry, but for all you guys who were on the live stream when we were facing the Kings, there was a few moments there, and we said it on the live, and everyone was agreeing. I think we just got Luke Walton fired. It was one of my takeaways. It was one of my 5 takeaways. I said I think we just got Luke Walton fired, and he's fired. I'm not. It feels weird to celebrate it. It was just funny because we called it.
Well, everyone celebrated when Luke Walton was fired.
Yeah, he didn't seem to be quite the fit there. But I am a big fan of Alvin Gentry.
Break James's computer.
Wait. Hold on.
Yo, Goody, you need to get that TV going by.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea.
We can just
You can't really see the score too well.
Put it back.
I think it might be too far away to see.
No, yeah, it's not popping up.
This is the craziest live.
Or just spread apart.
This is a pretty hack process here, but we're
right below
trying.
the screen. We got that. Score check. Therefore, I'll just hold this the whole podcast.
We're down by 11.
This would be a fun time, but Riker is standing in Jurassic Park all by himself. You see James's hand.
Oh, there you go.
He's turning down the bright.
That helps, actually.
Jimmy is by far the greatest producer.
Man in the studio. I mean, Joe Rogan has Jamie.
We got
James.
We have Jimmy.
I walked in here, I met this guy, and he's immediately at my car helping me bring equipment. He's setting stuff up.
It's a man on a mission.
He's on the ball, I gotta say. Impressive introduction.
Real Estate Digest coming. You need real estate. We're plugging it now. He's not in Toronto yet, but he's coming.
He's on his way.
On his way.
So Mystery saying Chet is worse than Evan Mobley right now. I mean, the last draft was so loaded that Evan Mobley would have gone first overall in a lot of different drafts.
Yep.
Same could be said for, Jalen Green, maybe even Scottie Barnes, and then Cade Cunningham, who was first overall.
Yep.
So you got 4 to even arguably 5 guys who in another year are the first overall pick. So I don't think that's actually out of pocket. I do think Evan Mobley is going to be a better player than Chet Holmgren. And I'm personally a big fan of Paolo Banchero. Not 7 feet tall. He's not the unicorn that Chet Holmgren is, but I think Paolo Banchero will be the best player out of this upcoming class.
I know nothing about college basketball.
It's not a hot take, though, because he's like the second.
I have no input.
Well, there you go. Draft specialist here, but
You know, it's Malachi Flynn.
Malachi.
Okay, Delano. Oh, what a pass!
I
What a
love when Delano Banton and Malachi Flynn play well together.
That's true.
Just two legends coexisting, man.
That's true. That's true. But Pascal Siakam's out here. Garden. We got our long boy lineup-ish back. We have the guys pulling up. Please miss this. Okay,
Yeah,
Indiana Pacers guy missed the 3. Not sure. Hot take. But Josh is short shorts. That's what people are saying. But Spicy P, let's get a bucket here.
Yeah,
Svi. Yeah.
Yo,
Jimmy's the producer hand's coming in.
You know what I saw people in the chat saying earlier?
what?
People were talking about Goody's man spread that he had going on.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a comfortable guy. Like I just, I try to be presentable.
That's why we have the mic here.
Yeah,
And this
but-
situated in this position.
yeah, it's doing some censoring work right now.
Yeah.
I should just maybe put on pants. But at this point, I'm committed.
I taken away from the show, but
If the Raptors win tonight, I'm never putting on pants again.
you heard it here first, ladies.
Ladies.
Can we make some shots or grab that basket?
Good job, Malachi. I think that's...
Yes!
There we go. That's great
do it.
hustle
Let's
by
do
the
it.
Flynn.
Energy is coming. Energy is coming.
It's a single point deficit.
Morant,
single
knee
point.
injury? No.
Yeah.
That
Really?
sucks. Oh, man.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
That sucks.
He was like a lock for MIP this season.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be an all-star and all that.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
tough.
that's tough.
Yeah.
You got to respect Ja Morant's game. I didn't see it coming.
And
Wow.
one for Spicy P.
Spicy P.
But I'm disappointed in John Morant. It's such an exciting night.
Limped off in first quarter.
Knee?
Left
Well,
knee.
hopefully he's okay. Hopefully there's no extensive surgery or anything. But
My ACL senses are tingling when
didn't
I
you?
hear
You
some-
tore your ACL, didn't you?
ACL, lateral meniscus, and medial meniscus all at once.
Wow. Okay, and Riker was saying you bounced back.
It's so fun.
Well, was it just like a weird move on the court? Like what
I
happened?
was doing a pistol. I was playing for my gym teachers, like Division 3, so the worst division or second worst in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Like men's league as a 14-year-old, and I was leading the league in scoring. I was like cooking up.
Steph Curry.
Yep, and we were like our team was not good, but the league wasn't very good, so they'd throw our line in to start, and then the second half because we had 10 people or whatever, but we were beating this team. Our line would go in, and then they'd throw in the rest of the guys. But the last 2 minutes, so I was like basically resting most of the fourth quarter. They threw us in with like the starters back, like a minute 30, and I was just running from some skeet that was like chasing me trying to foul. I did a pistol cross, ended up ripping my entire knee. I stepped it, and my foot got hooked in the ground. I was going full speed, and then my knee just came out of place.
Oh man, that's enough to give me the shakes.
Yep.
Huh.
But do you know what makes you feel good? The
What?
Toronto Raptors making a run. Because you love to see it. It's gonna happen. The Raptors is killing the fourth quarter.
They're making up some ground here, man.
Look at the hustle
And
from
then
Pascal.
the hustle plays.
Yeah.
They've been on notice the past few minutes here.
Yeah.
Malachi Flynn and Pascal both recording a few hustle plays that are going to be really important. Right now, you're only down 6 points. That's 2 shots out of this game, guys.
No.
Far from done. 10 minutes left.
Marcel tore his ACL 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Not the same.
Man, I'm
It's
going to
tough.
knock
It's a
on
bad
wood
injury.
right now because I've played a lot of sports.
Yeah.
And I've been thankful. I'm going to knock on wood twice. That I have not torn an ACL.
Miss.
Karis LeVert, man.
We gotta get some defensive rebounds, guys. Gotta get some defensive rebounds.
Karis LeVert just hitting that 3 on us. It's a 9-point lead for Indiana at the moment.
I can keep holding the thing. pretty
Sweet.
good.
This is your shot.
Oh, sweet.
Man.
I had your live stream.
Get some hypnotic effect.
Yeah.
But we got the
Live
the
stream
CG
ception.
animation. This is going here. Please play some defense. Good job, Precious. Stay in front of him. Stay in front of him.
Wow,
No.
that's a nice move by Sabonis.
Yeah,
A fading away
that's
left
fast.
hand hook shot.
I'm holding the screen up.
That's a tough shot to
No
stop.
way to get shooting like that.
That's true.
That'd be cool.
Raptors Digest side though. With the super chats, we can get anything now. Shout out Marcel Paul Blunt, killing it tonight. But
Siakam put up a shove shot there on the little runner, didn't go, and then Indiana scores at the other end. The Raptors are in trouble. I'm gonna say it. They're in trouble. This is not what you like to see.
how do we beat Memphis and then we come back struggling against the Pacers?
The difference right now is the second half. You go into into halftime down like you were against Memphis, but finding the spark there in the second half, it's been a problem for us. That's why it was nice to see against Memphis that we came through and delivered. But hey, you'll have nights like this. I mean, we've been crediting Indiana's roster tonight for a team that's not so great on the record. They are a pretty nice roster. And Mystery pointing out in the chat, saying Svi's shot's been a little bit off lately. So that is something worth commenting on because, I mean, when you're a shooter, right, your value in the NBA is measured in shots hit and shots missed. And right now, he's missed a few bit more than he's been hitting. So I agree with you, but it's been a relatively brief stretch. He's been pretty consistent for us, but Svi, I have noticed him missing shots that are kind of like your bread and butter to stay in the lineup to hit.
Yeah, well, he's become a hustler. That's what
Yeah.
he's sort of becoming, the energy guy and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's, Utah was the difference. That's what Ray is saying, because Utah has a bit more height. You can knock down some shots. The energy's high. Svi just doesn't have that. He's the hustle guy, but he doesn't have the same size and length as other guys, I feel like.
What's Svi?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta say I disagree.
He's not a long boy.
He's not, but
Utah's a long boy.
I would say Svi Mikhailuk.
He just needs to splash a three. So.
His measurements are probably still higher than the average NBA player.
He's 6'8", is he?
He's gotta be close.
Yeah.
And he plays physical too. Like he's not afraid of a whole lot. I don't know. He's kind of I like his mentality as well. Toronto's a pretty balanced roster. I mean, when you were on Detroit last year, like he could just act like Kobe out there, just shooting all the time, like doing whatever he wanted. Adjusting to a different role, but I'm a big Svi Mikhailuk fan personally.
Yeah. He's got to make his threes, though. He's got to make
Exactly. If you're a role player, you got to come in and hit open shots, right?
He's 6'5", so he's taller than Matt Thomas, or maybe Matt Thomas. I always thought Matt Thomas was 6 foot. Just watching him play, I don't know if he was hunched. I don't know if he was running around kind of small, but apparently he was way taller than everyone thought. Like he was 6'5", 6'6", or something.
Yeah, maybe. You're right though. He did look kind of shorter. Has he been playing much on Chicago?
Well, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so
He
either.
was weight. I think Stanley Johnson was weight by Chicago.
Or was he?
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Nurse had a really he really liked Stanley Johnson on our roster.
Get Jimmy fooling in the computer.
Some production going on here.
Yeah. Are you guys in Toronto? Is this counted as Toronto?
Yeah. Newmarket's basically Toronto. We're in the 6 right now.
We are not allowed to say
We were told they were Toronto. The vibes are Toronto, man. Little did we know.
I'm a suburban dude.
that. I never said that.
Live from Toronto, the Raptors Digest.
Live from the 6.
All right, Raps back with the ball here.
Give it to Gary.
Gary, come save us, please.
I'll just take it. Gary's just
Over
going to
Sabonis.
splash middies. I'm hiding behind the scoreboard.
Just over 8 minutes left in this one. We're trailing pretty bad.
Duarte really... Are we going to come out, beat the Grizzlies, and lose the Pacers? That can't happen. He was out of bounds.
That was...
Okay, we got the board. 8 minutes. This is easy money for the Raptors.
Duarte's got a tight dribble. He's more than a shooter for sure.
No, that's facts. That's facts. We got Precious coming in. Here was Siakam.
All right, I think he's going to yank it. I got a feeling he's going to yank it.
Okay. Midi. Said.
Crickets. We need a crickets sound effect.
Man, all the sound effects. I have them all on the extra space or the extra keys on my computer for the... Not the sound effects. The fire emojis, the snow. My keyboard is not working currently. Can't make a shot.
Yeah, we're jigging this right now,
I can manually. Where's the cold? Do we have the cold on here? We have the milk.
So
Look at the milk.
the Minecraft player in the chat
Ukraine.
asking, do you think we should tank?
Sure, buddy.
I thought you were just calling someone a Minecraft player.
No. That's their name in the chat. There's another guy who's always in the chat too. His name is Pain Causing Samurai.
Oh, that's like I think he was one of our first people to super chat ever.
I mean, shouts out the Pain Causing Samurai. That's a tough handle. But back on topic here.
Do we have to get back on topic?
You know what? We're not talking about the tank.
We need to no tanks, no
kazoos.
But we're in a book with some samurai warriors.
Yeah.
The Book of the Five Rings.
What did you take from it?
Miyamoto Musashi.
Wow.
Musashi. Real good. All
Man of
about
culture.
Stay in the moment, zen and all that. Gotta, the mind, it's like your mind is like a servant. If you let it hang in different places, then you can't come back and do things for your mind.
That's an interesting analogy, actually.
Last 3 minutes.
Some food for thought
Jimmy
there.
wants his computer back.
So Sabonis just hitting a 3 on us. I mean, the nail's not in the coffin yet, guys, but it's getting awfully close at the moment.
Yeah, we got 100 people in this viewership, so stay tuned. Stay tuned as the Raptors make a crazy comeback. It's happening. 100 people. The energy is high. We're getting this rocking. Speaking into existence, Fred VanVleet.
Nice, and one.
And one. We don't have the fire thing in here, so we just should we just get balloons going for the and one? I think we
Throw the
should.
balloons, man.
Throw some balloons out here for the and one. We are getting this rocking. The energy is high. Who's that? Brogdon? He can't hang with Freddie VanVleet.
Blown coverage there by Brogdon, and
Yeah.
Fred scoring in the paint again. A little reverse.
Love to see it, and then a timeout happens. The Pacers don't know what's up. They don't know what's happening, chat. They aren't ready to bend. We are down by 15. No, we're not.
What's the timeline on the injury for OG Anunoby? Do we have any idea on that? It's not that.
I thought he came back. Am I tripping?
No,
I thought he was supposed to return it in the other game, but Utah came back.
yeah.
Thompson stopped blaming Siakam.
Who's that? Tom Deere? Man, Josh is ready to blame these takeaways.
I won't blame
Is your
Siakam.
back hurting? Sitting up like that?
A little bit, but that's all right.
you're
We're
toughing it out.
just powering through it,
Should I do this podcast lying down, guys?
Man, when I'm doing the podcast upstairs, I'm on a couch too, so I've just trained my back to take this kind of abuse, I guess.
Ben higher basketball IQ than that.
Ben's got Jimmy. We had the British voice doing the thing that broke my computer. Jimmy, you could be the chat voice, text to speech guy. But my basketball IQ is pretty high, like mid-game and all that stuff. I'm not gonna pretend to be a Nick Nurse or something out there, but I'm pretty nice at that.
I am Nick Nurse, on the other hand.
I am Nick Nurse on the basketball court.
You still haven't got to see Goody play basketball.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Phil, you haven't seen me play in the last while. I've been putting in that work with Donaldson in the gym. And just wait.
Phil coming to ball?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys playing tomorrow?
Oh, we're playing.
Probably, yeah.
We're playing.
Should I get someone to film it?
Yeah.
Well, this can film us play.
That's a good point, actually. So, yeah, if you guys haven't heard already, we are doing the Raptors Digest basketball showdown to settle things once and for all.
Yeah.
But if Leafs Digest wins,
I'm still gonna cook.
if Leafs Digest wins,
you all don't even understand.
what do we just switch channels?
We gotta make a bet, like a bet.
Get your betting lines out. Riker and Ben versus Josh and Philly.
I think
if you guys beat us, we have to do something for you. But if we beat you, you got to do something.
Hey, I'll put it all on the line.
Ben, if you
confident.
lose, you gotta host a whole Leafs live stream on your own.
I'll do if we win, I'm hosting a full Leafs live stream.
Oh,
There you go.
Everyone,
If you win, you take our
everyone
channel
just wants
over.
to see Ben cook.
Me cook.
Jeremy W said I'm a bricklayer on the court, man. I
He's
am a bricklayer
off
because
the
I'm
court.
locking
He's
people.
a bricklayer off the
Filming
court.
that. Hey,
This guy is practicing with his full-time job.
Hey man, we don't need to bring my 9 to 5 into this, but I'm just wait, guys. I will be vindicated soon.
No, it's not happening. We need a Blue Jays Digest channel. In the works, baby. In the works. Say less. It's coming. But we got a super chat. That needs to be officiated by the Bald Mamba.
Marcel.
Facts. We'll actually get you. We'll get a FaceTime going. Marcel out here repping with Air Jimmy. But,
Fred Van
why don't
Vliet.
you throw the lob?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta make up ground really quick if you're Toronto right now. You're down by 14.
Man.
Boucher in the post. Boucher sighting.
Man. Boucher. Why haven't you played Boucher?
Yeah, he hasn't gotten a lot of time tonight.
Playing well.
There you go. Scottie Barnes getting the offensive rebound. That's at least his third of the game. And then he's going to the free throw line to shoot 2 now.
Jimmy, score update. They're confident. You can't see.
You can't see the score.
The producer's chilling. But we can't see the score either.
I
But
think
it's still not good.
I think we're still down by 14. But
Score,
we've
not good. 91-105. 5 minutes left. It's
my
out.
job.
Our bad. That's you know, we're getting the W. They're gonna make the craziest comeback win in honor of this Raptors Digest Media historic night.
prayers up,
Or
man.
else the depression.
Great
will
Leafs,
come
look.
on. Leafs! Leafs! Mitch Marner!
Up next.
Oh,
Leafs
geez.
Digest coming in hot. I'm gonna need a back brace after all the back-to-back live streams, man.
Bro, I don't know how you do this on a couch. This is nuts. I have
Yeah.
my gaming chair.
Yeah, I need an office chair, that's for sure. But
Yeah.
I need one of those streamer chairs.
No, bro, you need a software engineering chair. That's what you need.
You
That's
know,
what
it's
I got too.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got the software dev chair.
You know, it's a good sign
What?
for our bets tonight, Goody.
What?
I of 7 bets today, I'm 5 for 7.
All right.
So-
Phil's on fire. If you
Phil's on fire.
Go
because
check
he's
out the
about to
Leafs
lose
bet.
all of his betting on tomorrow in a 2v2.
Everything in my 365 account.
I've hooped at LA Fitness too often to lose
To your home
tomorrow.
court, I don't care. I'm coming in on the not Toronto soil.
There's actually a good chance you'll see Josh Donaldson there tomorrow.
Bro, Josh Donaldson can get the smoke. I'm crossing everyone up. Siakam can come out. And
Raps
Speaking of
on.
bricklayers, I just
this guy just lost.
I've been holding it in this whole time. It just slipped out. I'm sorry.
No. If we got Sabonis, that'd be real nice. If we score here, it's an easy W. But we need to score here.
All right, Scotty, yank that. I can tell you want to.
What a pass.
Okay. Nice.
And 1 for Chris Boucher.
So the lead's about to get. If Chris hits this free throw, we're down by 10, which is
Easy. Easy.
you could come back from that with the amount of
Easy.
time left in this game.
Man, it's in fair play.
Yo, do I go Raps money line right now?
I do it. Money. Oh, you missed the free throw though. More money for the win. Mad. But we got Turner out here. Boucher getting
Raps
crossed.
ahead of the TV.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's tough. I heard in the tone of your voice what
Wow.
was about to happen.
Brogdon hitting the 3.
Y'all are delayed bad. The cable's delayed.
It always is around here, man. I'm telling you. At my house, it is too. I get updates
Yeah.
from the score before it happens on TV.
It's weird. I don't know why it is.
That's tough.
It's because we're in the boonies.
It is the boonies. Newmarket, aka not Toronto.
Man, this is tough.
This is not a good result here for a legendary live stream we got going on.
Should we throw on the depression hoodies?
Sure. It's sad hours
We got
out
our
here, man.
producer out here wilding.
So Predator Kingdom saying Scotty's passing game is so good that he's gotten robbed of so many assists this year. I mean, he's a way better playmaker than the assist numbers show. Definitely.
Yeah. No, it's sad. It's hitting in. The Raptors are gonna lose. I got myself hyped up, but here we are. Here we are, guys.
You know what? At least the live's been fun.
The live's been so fun.
It's been popping.
You know, this is in-person live streams.
And
We
Paul
got
Blunt and
producers
Marcel
going.
Martin just lighting this place
The house
up.
is going wild, bro. We got the We got the balloons going. Look at the balloons rocking. We've been slacking on the animation, so I don't have the keyboard. Disappear.
Get the balloons going. There we go.
Going. You get the balloons and some butter and some milk.
So I'm gonna check some of the stat lines tonight for Raptors
You
players.
just make it more and more chaos,
Smooth.
just so people are
You're
entertained.
creamy.
Yeah, just oh my god. I looked down for 1 second, Ben. So Van Vliet's got 26, 5 and 4 right now, 4 or 10 from 3. He's having a good game. Scottie Barnes 17, 7 and 4, and I gotta give Pascal credit. A big double-double. He's got 14 and 12, so he's doing something out there for sure, even though he's not efficient. He's 6 of 16 tonight. But hey, I mean, Gary Trent, not really having a great game, 13 points. He's 1 of 5 from 3. A little uncharacteristic, but shooters will have these nights. I mean, he was lights out last game. But we're down big. Let's see if a miracle can happen. We got 3:45 left in the game.
Put the money on it, boys. Okay.
Scottie with the steal.
No look behind the back. Sling
Chris.
that up, Chris.
Chris!
No one in front of him. Outside of the rim. That's tough.
Man, those shots were just like they've gone for him his whole career outside of right now.
I traded for him in fantasy.
I know
too. I was like, oh, he's bad 3 games, easy money.
Well, and I felt
I gave
honestly
up
afterwards
Terry.
I felt fleeced. I looked back at it and I was like,
I gave up Terry for it, but then I got him back just before he started playing good.
There you go. Well, I only had him as an injured player realistically for like most of the time.
I gave you Lonzo. Lonzo's good.
Yeah.
But
Well, I got both Ball brothers.
You
now
thought
in my
you
back.
got finessed. You didn't appreciate the Scary Terry, bro.
I didn't.
I see.
I didn't.
You felt bad, so I was like, I'll take him back,
I slept on Scary Terry.
bro.
I'll say it with my chest. I did.
And I gave you Brunson too.
I mean, that was like a waiver wire player.
He was good.
I know.
He was good.
I know.
Luka's been injured. You could have kept him, and he would be nice. Do you still have him?
No, I don't. But I like my team right now. My team's looking pretty good.
Bro, you never gave me Gary yet, though. He's been bad.
I know. Why would
He's
I give
been
up
bad.
Gary though?
Because I offered Taylor Horton Tucker. We got live negotiations going
Yeah.
on this pod. But the Raptors only down by 12. 4 threes in like 40 seconds. Easy money.
Let's see, man. Got 2:40 left.
Man,
Levert's a bucket.
if we could get Turner, that would be
Okay,
so sick.
Turner's a good 3-point shooter. Like I know that's common knowledge, but like
Yeah.
for a 7-foot guy who brings defensive energy to
Yeah.
knock down threes as well, like he's a big time asset.
Blocks shots. He does everything.
He's only 26 years old. Like I thought he was for sure a little bit older than that, but
Yeah.
I mean, you could justify giving up like something decent to get him back at that age.
Siakam? This guy's ready to give him away. I see where he was going with that.
It's like crazy, eh? That like you can just not be big on Siakam and just be like labeled as not liking the team.
You know? Or you can just be labeled as a hater that only knows the Leafs.
I was waiting for that. And then people think I'm a hater who only knows the Raps over there. There's just no winning. There's no winning.
This guy's Blue Jays all the way. Knowledge
Exactly.
in depth.
Blue Jays
Probably
Digest coming.
You were gonna do that.
I know a lot about the Blue Jays. They are my third favorite team behind Raptors, Leafs, Blue Jays.
Yeah, if you start a Blue Jays Digest, you just need to just drop it and create your own channel. Just call it like Toronto Digest.
Yeah, I'm leaving the brand. Sorry.
You cover every NBA team. Post games for it all. 5 cameras going at once every night.
Just call it like Sports Digest.
Sports Digest. I just love it.
Paul Blunt's thing disappeared. Y'all deserve the whole video. But GG guys, we can't win this. We can.
Well, I mean, it's not looking great at the moment. Let's see. Minute 40. GG.
GG's.
GG.
16 points in a minute 30. Easy.
Someone give Gary the ball.
Oh, and we turned it over right away. He's got that high arc. Miles Turner.
Yeah, he does. I mean, shooting the ball at 7 feet tall, right?
That's tough.
You know?
Guys.
I gotta say, on the topic of Blue Jays news, though, I'm sure we got some Blue Jays fans in here. Extending Jose Barrios. That's a big
Jose
deal.
Batista's back. Back with it,
Yes,
baby.
man. He's back. But Barrios, man, that's huge. We got him 7 years. And I mean, we traded for him mid-season. He gave up Austin Martin, who's sick in our minor system. end up with a long-term guy who, in my opinion, has like the best stuff in the American League, even though the strikeouts might not always be there.
Can you guys believe the best Blue Jays player of all time was a WWE wrestler for like many years of his career? He was like Batista bombing people and then doing backflips.
It took me a second with the WWE reference.
That's tough.
Where's
I'm throwing them
WWE
out.
Digest?
It's coming. We stole our whole the new look. You guys know. You guys know where I took it from. But the new animation setup, it's all stolen from a WWE channel. So that's what I have to say. With my own custom designs, not completely stolen, and my robots that build it.
Oh, Banton for 3.
Please don't get hurt this late in the game.
Yeah, Justin Champagny flew in there. I was saying this on the last live stream, but apparently Justin Champagny's the funniest guy on the team.
That's what they're saying.
I wouldn't have seen that, but that's funny.
He seems like a cool dude to interview.
No, he does. It's just like we haven't seen a lot of him, so I don't really know his personality much, but other rookies are saying he's the funniest guy.
Yeah. You know, AEW greater than WWE. Throwing that out there. Stolen. Stolen. Yes. Baseball is mid.
It's if you don't have a team to cheer for in baseball, it is kind of like tough. When you're just neutral watching, it can get boring. I mean, any game where you can have just like a mountain of chewing tobacco in your mouth and be playing in like the most important moments, it is like a little questionable, right?
Bit sus.
I just don't. To me, you're playing a pro sport.
Now, to be fair, like, it's hitting a baseball, even from someone that's trash.
I know, but
like someone can
man,
it throw me like a lob pass with a basketball. I'll struggle hitting that with a bat. I can't imagine a 100-mile-per-hour thing going by. That's the thing. Like, that's what they say. Because if you had to be thrown into like a professional sport, you know what I mean? I could probably go out there and like hit a 3 if I had 30 tries. Even if they're pretty big. Like, I could huck it up. Like, it's possible.
Yeah.
But there's no way I'm hitting a baseball from, who is it? Price or whoever the Jays have.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you had like a major league thrower like going at you,
What
but
did you just say?
Price. He was their guy. He was like MVP, right?
Like,
he was a good pitcher on the Jays, but like if you have Aroldis Chapman whistling like 100-mile-per-hour fastball, I might take him deep. But there's like,
man, Marcel Martin with the super chat saying the animations aren't working. Sorry. Okay. Slow.
we're getting fired up right now.
There we go. And then my biggest gripe with baseball is all the unwritten rules. My favorite player is Tatis Jr. Tatis Jr.
Tatis.
Well, yeah, it makes the game a lot of fun. My favorite guy was Asuna, but then apparently he's not a good dude. So, so I had to stop the support. Oh, and the Raptors lost.
Well, folks, the Raptors have lost. This is an ugly one, especially on a night where it's like so much to be excited about here.
There's still so much to be excited about.
There is for sure. But we were saying it all live stream that a Raptors W would have been the cherry on top. We don't get that.
The Raptors are staying around 500, so we can get the eighth. I got it locked in. I know what Masai Ujiri's doing. He tanked last year, so we get Scottie Barnes. Right? Facts. Knew that. Easy W. But now he's like, okay, we can't be too good. Because then we won't get like a mid pick. He sees someone, right? You're the draft guy, but he sees someone that mid lottery. He's like, all right. If we just get not lottery, like the 15th pick, he spots someone, and then we're gonna make the playoffs. We're gonna win the chip, and we're gonna draft someone with the 15th pick. That's gonna lead us over the moon. That's a strategy, guys.
All right,
that's what's happening.
I'm hearing you. And Masai Ujiri always needs to go off the board, eh?
Yeah.
Like it was crazy to me that we didn't draft Sharif Cooper. I guess.
Then we got Delano.
But we could have got Delano and Sharif Cooper.
You sleeping on David Johnson, bro?
A little bit.
That guy could have been a lottery pick 2 years ago. He's killing it in the G League.
Okay, you know what? Credit. I'm not going to question Masai. It's way too early for that anyways. I know better than to do that. But yeah, I mean, they're not afraid to be unconventional. As a matter of fact, expect the unexpected with Masai Ujiri. And I think, you might be right. He's keeping OG and Anunoby on the bench a little longer, eyeing that 15th overall pick, saying, okay, we'll win the chip and get him. Be all right.
Easy strategy. Derek's asking me watch B-ball. The game's over. The game's been over for a little while, but I'm watching Matt and Jack doing all this stuff. But It's wild. It's wild out here. We got the live stream going. We'll have a post game up soon. Riker said he's driving home 10 minutes. So we'll get that going. I'll do up the thumbnail and all that. I gotta properly meet Philly. Josh. Well, no, I've met Josh for an hour maybe.
Yeah, it's been an hour of meeting Ben in person.
But we have a super chat. We have a super chat to as we're sounded off from David. Siakam had 17 shots and made 7, while Scottie had 9 shots and made 5. Just so much better. They both end up with 17 points. Yeah, Scottie Barnes is remarkably efficient. He gets the buckets, and we've been saying we want him to get more shots, get everything going. So I don't know. It's a tough situation. Nick Nurse will have a lot to do, but Raptors got a big win on Wednesday, so we're still happy. We're getting it. You know, we're happy about that win. We lose there. They're saving their energy for us coming in live from the ACC or the SBC or the SBA, whatever it's called now.
Scotiabank Arena, baby, and
Scotia.
it's been a long
East
road
Coast,
trip.
baby.
The East Coasters out here. It's been a long road trip for the Raptors too. This is your final game on that long road trip, so you didn't have the legs tonight. Not making excuses for this group. This should have been a W, especially if you're hoping to make the playoffs. But it is what it is now. We're going to be in the building when they're facing Boston on Sunday, so you know that's going to be hype. They saved the best for that. You know it's coming. But yeah, a disappointing result tonight. You could point out a few different things that did it. The defensive rebounds weren't great. The offensive rebounds somehow were, though.
Yeah.
You know what? And Indiana came on and they played really well. They got some guys back in the lineup. This is a different team than we encountered earlier on with Indiana.
Yeah. They've been good lately. They've been good. No shame in this loss, but we getting W's. The strategy's in place from the side, Jerry. But you guys are the best for making this far. Check out the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter, all that cool stuff. I don't know if this animation will play. Maybe it will. We got a hoodie dropping at 22K subscribers. You want this fire hoodie? Right? We got 95 people in this chat. You want in? You're not subscribed? Subscribe to the channel so you will be in to enter for win that hoodie. We also, the Discord's pop. I haven't checked the Discord in a little bit, so I gotta peep that.
That link's good though, eh?
I should be. It should be good. But it changes on me, so if it doesn't, let me know in the chat. And then channel membership. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of crazy things happening. I know Riker's got something cooked up for the meetup, so we'll see what's occurring. Anyways, enough of me rambling. Josh, do you have any final words on this live stream happen? Oh, and shout out Marcel, Paul Blunt, everyone that's been in this chat. Absolutely ridiculous. We're giving a big shout out, you know, in the post game and all that. As always, the legend, the mods.
Yeah, man, we gotta.
Legendary.
I'll just echo that. Paul Blunt, Marcel Martin, you guys are legends, always showing out, and tonight was huge, man. You guys are the best. Everybody following, and we appreciate you tons. And disappointing result for the Raptors. I'm not gonna go pointing fingers at you know who. I'm not gonna do that. Tonight was a collective effort. He had his issues, but we did collectively. You guys tune in for my
You're
5
just asking for the slam.
Man, I don't care. I'm allowed to be not okay with Pascal Siakam. I said it. I'm allowed to. Like, people defend this guy like you know, I appreciate him as a person, what he's done. But I'm at the point where, like,
All-NBA second team, superstar, is coming in, doing it again this year. Easy money. This game forward, we see him live. He's going to be quieting all the doubters. I'm stopping this rant because I yelled louder.
yeah, I gotta be signing off on an appreciative note here. You guys are the best. The Raptors will bounce back, and Sunday will be a fun game.
Yeah, give credit when he plays well. That's the vibes. But I don't know. We appreciate you guys, chat. Ending off with the energy. Y'all are the best. I gotta see if this is loaded up. Is it? No, it's never loaded up on here. I'll load the intro for it. You guys are the best. We're signing off. Cheers.